Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to my channel Reflections with Khadija, where we can take a stroll together in the beautiful garden of the Quran, where we can pick the most colorful and fragrant flowers from its words and meanings. Flowers that never wither or die, flowers that will bring you inner peace and happiness. Our reflection today is about the word Assamad. How many times have you read it today? All this week? Last month? How many times have you read it all your entire life? Do you know its meaning? Have you ever wondered about its meaning? Allahu Samad. The definition of As-Samad is one whom everyone depends on to fulfill their needs, but who needs no one and depends upon no one else. The verb samada in Arabic means to turn to somebody so as to resolve a difficult situation that he only can resolve. As-Samad, a small word that holds the greatest meaning. Some people who don't believe, they think that they are self-sufficient and that they are free of their need to Allah. And here I will tell you a story that happened with me. I once knew this woman who used to love birds and used to love to feed the birds. We used to talk, have friendly conversation once in a while. Once I was talking to her, and she was talking to me about the birds in her garden. And she was telling me that she was intending to go back to the store to get more food for the birds. I found myself saying to her, God will like your kindness to animals. I thought I would remind her of her creator. I don't know whether this was a good approach. Once I said that, she became extremely angry with me. She said, "Who told you that I care about your God? I am not feeding the birds for him. I do not need him." Poor thing, she did not know that she turns to Allah for everything in her life, and she resorts to him for everything in her life despite of her. Like, who's protecting her vision, her hearing, her heartbeats? Doesn't she need a samad to be able to function? She can't even relieve herself if a samad decides to shut down her system. So this is your creator, As-Samad, one whom everyone depends on to fulfill their needs, but who needs no one and depends upon no one else. Do you happen to have many burdens in your life? Do you have a problem for which there seems to be no solution? Then knock at the door of As-Samad and keep knocking with your dua. You are already turning to him and depending on him in everything about you. You need him to see, to talk, to hear. You need him so your heart can beat. If you are already turning to Allah unwittingly with your body, why don't you turn to him willingly with your soul? Yes, with your soul. Ask As-Samad for what you need. As-Samad loves to hear your voice. The more you turn to him, the higher he will raise your rank. Place your burden in his hands and let him resolve your affairs for you. It's impossible that you will come back empty-handed from calling As-Samad. He is As-Samad. He's the king. Don't king of this world give gifts to their guests? How about the king of the kings? Do you think that you will come back without any gift from him? He must give you something. Your problem may not get solved soon for a reason he knows, but you will find out that he will give you tranquility and inner peace. He will give you the strength to be able to deal with your situation. Now that you know the meaning of As-Samad, I hope that you can apply it in your life by turning to As-Samad with your soul. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.